So I just noticed on field you gave Pete Alonso a pair of cleats for 9/11. How did that connection come about, and was it your design, or did Pete have input? So tell me about the story behind it.
So I've been working with Pete since 2019, since he was a rookie. I started working with him for his first home run derby and his first All-Star game. And in that first home run derby, he actually won, of course, in a pair of customs that were Van Halen themed. And then the pair that he wore for the All-Star game was polar bear themed. And then ever since then, we've just been working together and coming up with great designs. A lot of them do come from his mind. In 2019, we worked together for September 11th, where he actually bought 39 pairs of cleats for his whole team. And then this year, we're coming back at it again for September 11th, honoring all the heroes with this new pair of cleats.
So 39 pair of cleats. How
Yes.
long does that take you to design 39 pair of cleats?
So I wish I had a little more time to do them. When I had them, I had 5 days to do them, and they took probably about 65 to 70 hours to complete them.
Now, you also did a pair for Judge as well?
Yes, yeah, I did a pair for him for September 11th. I've been super fortunate to collaborate with him throughout the entire year. He's been super good to me, and I'm super thankful to work with both of these great guys that represent New York and New York baseball super well.
How did the connections come about? Did they seek you out? Did you solicit them? How did you make the connection?
Kind of goes back and forth. I had one really, really short interaction with Judge in 2017 when I first started painting, and he was a rookie. He had a teammate that he was super close with and good friends with, who just threw a pair of Aaron's cleats in the box for me to paint. And then a couple of years later, we kind of found our way back together through the creativity of the cleats that we designed.
Who was the first athlete you did cleats for?
His teammate, Rob Refsnyder, was the very first major league client that I worked with, and I guess the second one would be Aaron Judge.
And what was Refsnyder's design?
So he had 4 or 5 pairs of cleats, and I still work with him up until this day. He has like galaxy print on one of his pairs, just a navy and white Yankees theme on them. Just super clean and classy is how he likes to keep it.
So, I mean, years ago, goalie masks was a big thing as far as art. I have to assume that this is becoming a big art form through Major League Baseball. Are there others like you, and was there any one individual artist that inspired you to do this?
Yeah, I mean, there's dozens, maybe even hundreds of artists that do this exact same thing that I do, and they're all really friendly. It's just a really friendly community. The custom sneaker and cleat and hockey helmet and just overall sports equipment industry. It's definitely a multi-million dollar industry, and being able to be a part of it is super special. And I wasn't directly inspired by anyone in particular, but I've always loved to draw and paint. So being able to actually combine that with my passion for sneakers and for baseball is just a dream come true.
Last question, I don't expect you to tell me how much Pete or Aaron Judge is worth, but let's say a minor league player wants to get in touch with you. What's the average cost for the player to do a pair of cleats to?
Sure. So, of course, this is a business and this is my livelihood. I spend 80, 90 hours a week doing this. And the price of artwork starts at $225 and goes up based on the complexity. Anything that you can think of, from changing the color of your shoes from white to baby blue to putting your favorite family member's face on your shoes, can be done. Anything you can think of, any wild imaginable idea that you have, we can do.
And what are the materials, what is the actual application, the materials you use to do the cleats?
So it's a whole process. There's a prep process that involves sanding and rubbing the shoe down with rubbing alcohol to make sure that kind of like the top coat that the factories put on the shoes to protect the material is actually taken off. This way you're painting bare material. And then that's done using a special paint that's made specifically for sneakers, which in this day and age is amazing that they have that, and I'm super fortunate and happy about that. And then it's sealed again with a new clear coat, and they could go out on the field and slide and get dirty in them and enjoy them.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank